use quite a lot of water in this sky, because the more water you use, the cheaper it is. You save money, because using plenty of water, you're saving money on paint, innit? That's what I'm thinking. So, plenty of water. I'm so tight, I only breathe in. I only ever breathe in, I don't breathe out. See, there's a lot of water in there. A lot of water. That's it. Plenty of moist water on your picture. This paint's grey. Just stick a bit of black in that one. Take it a dotty colour. It's quite a dotty colour. I've got Payne's grey and a bit of cerulean blue and a bit of Payne's grey. Just popping in. Yes. Should do it. Might add a couple of tiny bits of purple in there. So into that same mix, I've added my purple into that mix of that other stuff. And, not much of that, a couple of bits will do, I think. I'll do. And just hope that dries alright. Alright, stick that there. This brush. Take some of that off. There, well. These bits here where I've got these sharp edges there, I think I might use them as a bit of clad. Like that, a bit of white. No, not a tiny bit of white in here. A bit of white in there. Maybe that's working. Well, that'll do. Right. Now then. What we got on in there? So you come back into some cerulean blue. So I've had my brush, gone back into that same colour but just added more cerulean blue to it. That's it. And then I'm gonna, shall I try and do the hill in that? Come along there. And that's my whiter. That's a bit more purple than what I would have liked, but not to worry, it's not that much difference. I'll have to put this whiter in the same colour, I think, down here. Oh no, I've done that one a little bit bluer. The sky's probably a bit bluer, a bit higher up, perhaps. Get some more of that blue in there. That's it, that'll do. That's nice. I'm just going to try and get this top bit in. Yeah, so it comes across there, down there, and then it sort of just fades out. I'll let that dry a bit and I'll put a bit more into some of that. So that's that. Right. Up here. Bit here. Let's use some of this. Soften in some of them bits. Shall we do? Let's bring that down there at that angle. Right. So I'll have some cerulean blue in there. Mixed with some purple. So it's cerulean blue and purple. Mix that with a bit of green. Then we'll whack in on top of all that bit of Payne's grey and all. Well, that's that one. This one's about the same. I think there's a bit of Payne's grey in there. And then it sort of just comes out into the green, I think. I might have to wait for that. Oh, I might. It's quite a soft edge. I might get away with it. Let's have a look. See if we can get a soft edge on there. It's quite a soft edge on top here, so I might just get away with it. Just blends into there. Like, oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, damn. Nearly went through that lake there. There's a lake there. Forgot all about that. Nearly went straight through it. Dee 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 dee. That's what happens when you're daydreaming. Let's say that bit comes out a bit across there into that lake like that. There we are. That's that sorted then. And then take that back up into there. Dee dee dee. And then I'll have some back across front of there like that. And then I'll remember to concentrate from now onwards. There we are. That's that. Now there's a big hill coming down here now. So I think I'll just get that with some thicker paint so it comes about there, into there like that. It comes down. And then a little bit more green into that colour. Blend that in. Green in there. And I think this darker green colour comes up to about there. And then it just sort of blends off in like something like that. Well, we've done it. Just a slight layer, just showing into that bit. Now then, this is where there's a strong colour and a strong greeny colour. There we are, perfect. That comes right across there, right across there, right across there, into there, and then it sort of just softens into some of this stuff down here. Just add a bit of water, tiny bit of water, and soften it in a bit. Don't need all this thick paint. That bit soaked in a bit. I wonder if I can turn that and make it look a bit, just a bit like shadows in a bit. I'll soften it in. Right. I think what I'm going to do is that there. And then I think I do need there's loads of bushes and stuff, there's all sorts, so get some bushy colours and stuff, all sorts in here. And it's sort of starting in here, there's bits of, that's not dark enough, there's bits of bushes and stuff in there, trees. I ain't got to get this exact to my picture, just something similar will do. A bit there, like that. And then this sort of comes, well, it don't matter where it goes on my picture, like I say, don't worry too much about your picture, just make it suit what you're doing here. Actually, there's a load of something comes up there. If they're little bushes or far away trees, I'm not even sure what they are, but I don't think it matters. That's it. I think we're pretty close. Like this here now. There's some of the bits of cerulean blue in here, right? Where's that scraper? I need to get this fussed. This cerulean blue, it's rocks. There's cerulean blue rocks in there, so I'll pop them in. Whoever thought cerulean blue rocks, but that is literally what colour they are. So there we are, there's a few rocks. Let's get some more of them bushes and things in. So use some of that cerulean blue in it. Yeah, there's a load of bushy type things here. I don't know if they're little bushes or what. It's hard to tell. I think they're little bushes. Comes across there a bit. Pop them back in. Re-strengthen them up a bit more. And I think I'll pop in just some darker bits in there to re-emphasize them. There we are. That'll be quite enough, but let's have a little dry and then have a look. Clean my brush off, start from back and walk my way forwards. Right. Right, so I'm going to get some cerulean blue again and add a bit of Payne's grey into that, test it on my paper, see what it's looking like. Yeah, that's not bad. Just get my chisel edge of my brush as much as I can, that's it. And then I need to be in, and it's there, that right along, it just comes across there like that. I'll just bring it in, I'll soften it in a minute, across there into there, and then like these bits here, some of these bits you can see, and some you struggle. So I'm going to dampen my brush, so it's just water on my brush now. I'm going to soften some of them bits up to there like that, so it looks like it's just misting away into nothingness. There we are. So that's that. I'll tell you what, let's soften this brush again and just maybe have a bit of a reflection under there, maybe just a little bit into one. That'll do. That's that background deal done. Right. Just water on my brush now. Turn this into a bit of a reflection. I think I should be able to do that. Hopefully. Just straightening that up, it don't look very straight. That's it. To my cerulean blue. Well, right. Let's have a look. Mix up some sort of dull greens now, I think. I'm making quite watery because just coming in here with them, so I don't want them too strong. Some darks in there. These are them bushes and stuff. And then I think in here there's these rocks and things in here, isn't there? So let's put a bit of a low lights into them, perhaps a couple of low lights in there. Still showing them rocks, but with a few low lights in. Try and get a couple of grasses in there. That's it, that'll do. And then a few low lights in there and all. And these bits. Stick some cerulean blue in. And some of this purple. A bit of purple in there. Same in these rocks, we'll get a bit of purple in. That'll link it up to me sky and that. Well, and I wash my brush out. I think I might even soften some of this stuff about. Get another dry in a minute. See what it's looking like. Not looking bad to me, that. Just looking at it already, I'm thinking just to link it together more, I could definitely do with some more cerulean blue in that, and just in these colours here, just to link in to that sky a bit more. There we are, something like that. There, just dry that. bit so dry, I might get a nice cauliflower or something in there. What I think I'd probably end up liking. We're about done. Is that line strong enough there? Probably not. Let's come in and full state that one a bit more then. It's a bit closer than some of the others. So, right, plenty of yellow, plenty of green. Try and full state this one a bit. There we are, just a bit stronger like that. Into there, cross in there like that, and across there. That's just a glaze, that's nice. That's improved that. Right. Designer's white gouache. Is that right? Wants to be. Bit of designer's white gouache now. You can take colour out if you're on quality paper. You can rub back to your white paper. But on this paper, it's designer's white gouache for a little whiter line across here. There's not much chance of rubbing back on this paper. Let's say a little line about there as well. Just a little whiter line. And then this always dries a bit fainter, so put it on a bit stronger than what you want it. Say that line's further up there, and that's a bit of a reflection underneath it. So I'm going to put a bit extra in because it is going to dry lighter. So I'm making this a bit stronger than what I need. Same with this one. And a little bit stronger than what I actually need. There we are. See that one fading already? That's what this stuff does. It fades us. Nice. Put one in there like that. Oh yeah. You know what? I might go. A little yacht. I don't know. A couple of little yachts there. Just a couple of little yachts in there. Trying to think, could I get away with a white seagull in there? It looks like we're near the coast. It could be a lake, it could be a sea. I could make it whatever I want, you see. You know what, I'm gonna say this is a lake in Scotland somewhere or something. So I'll not put a seagull in. Because there's some big lakes up there that's nearly as big as sea. My actual photographs took from a lake, but just like I say, if I think, oh, that looks more like sea, I'll just make it sea. I'll do whatever I want. The world's my lobster. Alright. So I'm just thinking where to put Peter and Paul, where they're going to find the most worms. Let's see. They're up here. There's Peter. Oh, looks big. There's Paul. There they are. They're big today. I don't know if they're closer up or if they could either be birds that's quite close and that's why they're big, or they could be quite far away and it's back in day and they're pterodactyls. Worldly lobster, whatever you want. I think I'll have them as bods. They're my bods out looking for worms. I really hope I never get reincarnated as a bod and have to eat worms for the rest of my life, because I'd hate it. Well, I would have hated the worms. Eat. I don't want to eat worms. Birthday. That stands for Bertie Day. Right, I'm going to go now. Just let you carry on looking at that. I might have lost this brush. Come on there. I've only used 2 brushes today. My Hake brush, rigger brush. That, apparently, that I keep saying gouache. Apparently it's pronounced gouache. Oh, I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Gouache, gouache. I don't know. Probably is pronounced gouache. And some people say hake, some people say hike. I don't know. I think in China they say hake. But round here it's a hike, I think. I don't know what it could be out. Don't listen to me. Right. I'm going to go and get a cup of coffee and crack on. I've got a lot of stuff to do today, haven't I? Wah wah, sit on the beach.